woke up at 4:44 because I have to be at a client really early. I'm so tired. I didn't go to bed like too late, but I really only got like 6 hours of sleep. And the night before that, I got like 5 hours of sleep. So the sleep deficit is real, and we need to prioritize getting to bed early. What you just saw was my Sakara delivery. I totally forgot that I ordered that. So when I opened the door this morning to bring Beard on his morning walk, the box was right there, and I was like, oh my god. And the story with that is, I used to get Sakara all the time because when I worked in New Orleans for like 6 months, I had it as my per diem, like for breakfast, lunch, and dinner for 6 days a week, I believe, and work paid for it. And I did that because the food was really good in New Orleans, but it was very, very hard to find like fresh raw food, and I would pretty much have to fresh and or raw food and or vegan food. They did have some vegan things, but I'd usually have to go into Metairie to the Whole Foods there and buy a lot of my ingredients anyways to just have on hand for like snacks and lunches and things like that. So I would just get the Sakara and then kind of like supplement the Sakara with trips to Whole Foods. So I did get it pretty consistently. Afterwards, I would get the breakfast just as like a treat to myself because it is really nice. And the other side of the nice coin is that it's extremely, extremely expensive. Like, a week of breakfast at this point now in 2026 is like $100, pretty much. I'm pretty sure it's like in the 90s. So what I was doing was, for a while there, I would get their Black Friday and holiday discount. They used to have a really good, like between Black Friday and Christmas, it would be 25% off. But they raised their prices probably, I want to say, in 2025 at some point, and then it seems like they've done away with the 25% off through that period. Like, maybe you can get 25% off around Black Friday or something like that, but you can't get it all through the holidays anymore like you used to be able to. And so since it had gotten so expensive for breakfast, I was kind of like mix and matching lunch and dinner, because they do have really good lunches and really good dinners. Like, I have nothing bad to say about their food as a whole. It's delicious, but it's just so expensive, and I don't think it's worth it anymore. I mean, it used to be worth it at the prices they had, and you would get your probiotic, or back in the day you could get these little like small sizes of their beauty water and their detox water, which I do still have like a surplus of these. So I'll use them sometimes, but I don't use them like all the time. But I do keep them by my water in case I feel like dropping them in. But they used to have where you could pick what you wanted pretty much out of the probiotic and those two things, those two water supplements, and now it's just probiotic. And you used to always get the detox tea, which was that tea that I showed you, the Ruibu. It's like a rose lemongrass, and I do like that tea. It's good tea, don't get me wrong, but now you have to specify that you want it in every delivery, or they don't include it, and you don't get like a choice anymore. It's just, I think it's just either you get the probiotics or you don't. Then they have like all these weird add-ons. I've tried them before. They're really, I don't care for them. They're just totally overpriced for what they are. They're not that fresh by the time they come to you. Like for what you would pay that price, freshly like cold pressed in a store that you're like picking it up and it's in like a glass bottle and stuff, yes, but to get this like plastic bottle in the mail, like it just doesn't even taste fresh or anything. I don't know. They're not for me. They're just not for me. So, needless to say, I accidentally ordered the breakfast. I just ate it and canceled my subscription. So I doubt I will do any Sakara food orders in the future unless they bring back that sale or they just do something to I don't know, to just make it more accessible. It's just like there's other really good food services out there that are a fraction of the cost of Sakara, and granted you don't get like the little supplements and this and that, but like I don't know, you would just think that over time they've gotten bigger and bigger. Hopefully. I mean, I don't know. Maybe they haven't. Maybe their numbers aren't that great. Like, I really don't know. But you would think that they would find a way to make it more, like, accessible and more affordable. But that doesn't seem to be that important to them. So that kind of turns me off, too. Because I'm just like, organic food, healthy food, vegan, like, plant-based, primarily food is really important to me. And I feel like people need to have accessibility to it and be educated on it and things like that. And you know, I'm not saying they don't have a lot of resources. Like their cookbook is pretty good. You can buy that for like $30 and it has a lot of their recipes in it. They have their S-Life mag, which has tons of recipes and articles and things like that, and I'm pretty sure it's completely free to access. It's like their blog pretty much. So I'm not saying they don't do anything, but I just think when brands like Thistle and stuff exist out there, and granted, you know, again, you can't really compare the two in the sense of like Sakara really does have an amazing menu and everything is extremely delicious and like on a whole nother level of the type of food you're gonna get, the quality, you know, but something like Thistle where it's accessible and still really healthy and tasty, and while it has like maybe a little bit more of a robust platform of, or not platform, robust profile of flavors, and also with Thistle they do tend to kind of like recycle the same ingredients, it feels like, to where a lot of their meals, whatever they're offering, it seems like it's like they have whatever ingredients they're going to use and then they'll just cycle it amongst breakfast, lunch, and dinner to, I guess, get the most out of whatever they have ingredient-wise for a certain period or length of time. I don't know that for a fact. It's just the impression that I and other Thistle users have experienced. You really can't compare the two in terms of like that kind of stuff, because Sakara really does kill it in the sense of like the variety that they offer from week to week, and even within the week the variety that they offer is amazing, and you can switch up to 7 times, I believe, like switch your meals. So whether that's breakfast and dinner pretty much, or I'm sorry, lunch and dinner, and then like breakfast you can even switch where they have classic, what they call Sakara classic meals, and then even if you want to swap out like lunches for dinners, you can do that too, which is pretty cool. So I'm not saying it's like absolutely terrible. It's just that I don't personally have $100 a week for breakfast in my budget, especially if that's not including a latte or something. You know, like I could go to a coffee shop and get a latte and like a muffin or something for probably like, I don't know, anywhere between like $12 and $15, whereas like a breakfast from Sakara, when you do the math on it, it's pretty much costing you like $20 or $25. So it's like, who has $20 to $25 to spend on breakfast? And sometimes I'm not really into the lunches because or the lunches are all primarily salads, which I feel like I can easily make myself and make it tasty and good and whatever. And then the dinners can be a little bit more intricate and elaborate, but they're, out of all 3 levels of meals, those ones are the most expensive. So I don't know, if you have it in your budget or like work is paying for it, I think it's a great thing. So those are my thoughts on Sakara. It's getting late though. I have to make protein matcha. I think I'm gonna try my new Truvani out. So here she is. I got the matcha Truvani and I'm very excited about it. I'm wondering if I'm gonna have to like add extra caffeine though. Like I wonder, it says, yeah, right here, look, 20 to 27 milligrams of caffeine. So yeah, let me make this. I'm thinking add a little bit more matcha, but I'll let you guys know. Okay, so this is just the protein itself, so the matcha protein with just water mixed in. This is the protein matcha with extra matcha added in. So for my work latte, I also put stevia in here, French vanilla stevia, I believe. And then I'm going to just top off this guy with water. That's plenty. And then I'm gonna put milk, frothed whole moon milk, in my latte that I usually make in the morning. So I'll just put that milk in there, and then I'm gonna put the froth in here on top. But first I want to give this a little taste test. So let's see, let's mix it up a little. And I just used my frother because the frother that they sent with the starter kit was terrible. It like barely worked. I mean, it's good. It tastes pretty good. I mean, it tastes like a matcha latte. Yeah, I think it's delicious. The on this is that it's very good, and then, you know, I'm sure it's gonna taste great in here because all of the other flavors that I've used, the strawberry, the lemon cookie, the vanilla, they've all tasted really good in here too. Yeah, I'm gonna finish making my tea and then I'm gonna start getting ready for work because it just keeps getting later and later. I swear time goes into a vortex in the morning. way to our client. So tired. My ass is literally dragging, but it is what it is. And Beard's so cute. He's so sleepy, and just, you could tell he's like exhausted from the hike yesterday. So he's relaxing, and then I'll come and grab him when I'm done at my client. And then I'm either going to work from home or I might go into the office. I haven't really decided yet, but I'll figure it out once I get back from the client. Hello. I don't know why I started the clip that way, but I did. I just got back home. I've decided I am going to just work here for probably the entire day before I have to go back to my client. And I'm just going to crush out a bunch of work that I have to do. Shouldn't take me that long. But I think I'm going to make another caffeinated beverage in the meantime because I am tired. Like, my ass is literally dragging. And then, yeah, I think I want to show you guys the chair that I bought. So let's see. So here is the chair. It's really cute. I love it. For $40, how can you beat it? It's apparently a $200 chair from, I believe, Williams and Sonoma or something like that, but it just makes the space look better. I mean, it's a little cluttered right now. I have to clean this, but you know, my laptop's not attached right now, but yeah, I think it's really cute. So I just wanted to show you guys the chair. I'm gonna make something to drink, and then I'm gonna murder the work that I need to do. So I'll check in with you beauties later. So I'm just sitting here in my new chair. So exciting. It's the little things, honestly. But yeah, I kind of want to just check in because I am done with this first kind of like lump of work that I needed to get done. Now I really need to let my laptop charge, and we're gonna go on a walk, but I'm also going to leave my phone here so that the footage from the last work week vlog that I did can upload. So we're just gonna go on that walk and then come back and then probably see about lunch, even though I'm honestly not really that hungry. I had an egg and cheese this morning at Panera, which I'm not thrilled that that's the case, but I had to buy something because I had to pee really bad and the lab was closed, so I had to do what I had to do. So I bought an egg and cheese. It was like $8 with tip. So should I count that as breaking my no spend? I don't know. I mean, I don't think I'm going to, just because it was a necessity. Like, I had to pay that, or I would have had to look maybe even further for somewhere to use the bathroom, and then who knows if it would have been a clean bathroom. You know, like, I just knew that Panera was near the lab and open that early in the morning and stuff. So sometimes a girl has to do what a girl has to do. But I'm not that hungry I've also been drinking a lot of protein this morning. I'm on my third protein matcha. So that's like that plus the protein from the egg and cheese. I'm feeling pretty full, but at the same time, I just want to have like other nutrients, you know? So I don't know. We'll see. I'm just gonna do that walk and then come back, and whatever happens, happens.
So I'm very excited about this lunch. I finally made the chickpea salad that I had told you guys that I wanted to make, that I was kind of like craving. I did the chickpeas whole instead of like mushing them. I did mush them a little bit, but it was too like time consuming, and I was like, I don't feel like doing that. So it's basically chickpeas, so like a can of chickpeas, like 1 carrot equivalent, a half an onion, white onion, 4 stalks of celery with the leaves, 2 tablespoons of mayo roughly, capers, probably about like a 1/4 cup of capers. What else is in here? And salt, pepper, garlic, cayenne pepper. I think that's all I did for spices. And then I just mixed that all and quinoa. There's probably like a half a cup of quinoa that I just had randomly left over, so I was like, I'm gonna just throw it in there to use it. And then I mixed all that together, and then I put it over a bed of iceberg lettuce, organic iceberg. And then this is just a side of roasted broccoli that I had with, basically it just has like nutritional yeast, salt, pepper, garlic, I think red chili flakes, but I can't really remember. And then I'm just eating that cold. So that's my lunch. And then I have a watermelon mint Nixie. So gonna devour this. Hello, my babes. I just got home. It's been a really interesting day. It's not been terrible, but it just feels long, and I have another pretty busy day filled with a lot of client obligations starting really early in the morning. So I think I just feel slightly, I don't know, just like when life feels mundane, repetitive, and maybe you have to do a bunch of tasks that you don't necessarily want to do. I mean, they're all handled and everything's ultimately fine, but I'm a human being, and when I have to deal with monotony, sometimes it's not my favorite. So I have one day more of this particular client work to get through, and then Wednesday through Friday I'll be at the office, so that's a lot more fun, and I also don't have to wake up at 4:45 in the morning, so that's a lot more doable. As for this evening, I really don't know what I want to do. I think today is a yoga day for me, so it's only 5 right now. So I was thinking of just banging out my yoga session and then maybe taking Beard for a walk and then deciding what I want to do for dinner. Excuse me. I have footage downloading to my computer to start editing. I still have to do my finances and stuff, so I think I'm just gonna play this evening by ear. And then, not to mention, I am pretty tired right now. I've been pretty tired all day, and I should probably just try to get to bed earlier than I did last night. Like the earlier the better, just because again I have to wake up at 4:45. So we'll see. We're gonna just take it one step at a time here, but I'm gonna go see Beard now that I'm home again, and I will check in with you guys soon.
It is early. I didn't really catch you guys up last night because I didn't really do anything. I actually didn't even eat dinner. I ate like a modified girl dinner. I made a Happy Viking vanilla shake, just plain with a little bit of milk. and I had some snacks. So I had some Drizzleicious. Was that all I had? I think I mostly had Drizzleicious, and then I did have a few more bites of that chickpea salad. And I started working on the next vlog that I need to work on. And then I went to bed at a decent hour. I also cleaned the kitchen because that really had to get done. So I woke up to a nice clean kitchen this morning, and it really does make all the difference. I have to remember that when I feel overwhelmed and like I don't want to do it. It's just so much better to wake up to a clean kitchen than it is to wake up to like a sink full of dirty dishes that you just didn't do. So I need to remember that. Today I have client work to do, so I'm getting ready to go do that. And then, I don't know. That's pretty much all I have on the agenda. I have to look at my planner because I feel like I'm like forgetting about something. But right now, I just have client work to figure out and get through, and I'll probably just work from home again for the downtime that I have so that I can take care of Beard and then go back to my client. And tonight I have weights, so I'm assuming it's probably upper body of some kind, like maybe back and biceps. I don't know, but I have 3 days in a row of weight training, so that's cool. And then I have a lot of prepared food right now. I have my Sakara breakfast. I have that chickpea salad. I have the Greek stuff. I have the Asian kind of like marinade meal, the tempeh one. So I don't think I'm going to worry about cooking on any level today, which is awesome. And then, I mean, it is Tuesday, and I would like to technically do Taco Tuesday, but I'm not gonna, I don't know. We'll play that by ear. If I feel really inspired to do that, then maybe I'll just make stuff to make tacos. What else? I feel like that's really it. So if there's anything important to catch you up on, well, not even important, but like if at any point I feel like checking in with you beauties, then I will do that. But for now, I'm just gonna get ready to go to work. I found this little sweet pea cuddling on the couch by himself. Oh my goodness, Beaut. Oh, he can't have you cuddle on the couch by yourself. No, Mommy can cuddle with you, okay, for 2 minutes. So I'm all dressed for work. I'm ready. I did my hair a little bit. We've just got some, I just clipped it up because I'm rocking it curly. Jewelry, these are kind of new from Shara. And this is old from Amazon, believe it or not. I just saw it and I thought it was so cute with the little Victoria letter plate and the little heart and then the chain, the little ball chain. I just thought it was so cute. I had to. Makeup is just what I showed you. And then Tatcha lips, 24 karat gold lip balm, and then my Tatcha Dewy Milk Moisturizer. This shirt is Buff Bunny. It's in hard candy. I don't remember which shirt it is, if it's a halo or, I don't think it's a halo because the material is different, but I do love their long sleeve shirts for work. And then I just have their Revolution leggings on. Are they the Revolution ones? Pretty sure they're the Revolution ones. Or like Legacy or something like that. I don't know. Whatever. But yeah, I'm gonna get going because it's time to go to work. Time to make the donuts, as they used to say in New Jersey back in the day. It's a Dunkin' Donuts reference. If it's like really, really old. I didn't even see that commercial when I was a kid, but my parents always used to say that, so I don't know. I just think it's funny. Okay, bye. So I'm on my way to work, but I had promised my client that I would stop and get donuts. So I came here to Need really quick to pick up a few donuts for my client. And I think that'll just be a nice little morning surprise. So I'm going to do that really quick and then head over there. The donuts. It's so funny because the other donut place here in Long Beach, close to my house, is cash only. And otherwise, I honestly would have just went there because the donuts here, while they're really pretty and everything, they're very expensive. Like, I just bought 4 donuts and I spent $23 with tip. And I always forget that when I go here. Like, the girl who runs the cash register and everything, she's just so, like, curt and abrupt and weird and awkward. And, I don't know. Like, today I ended up just sort of asserting myself. Like, instead of just acquiescing to what she was saying or whatever, like, I just made sure I was really, like, asserting my own vibe, so to speak. And I feel like she respected that. So I'm gonna just keep doing that if I have to come here. But truth be told, I don't like coming here because it's so expensive and it's just never like that pleasant of an experience. So that's the tea on the Long Beach Need, in case you were wondering. Well, I just got back from doing all that client work. I just took a little tiny break and fell into an Instagram hole for a sec there. We don't love to see that for ourselves, but it happens every once in a while, especially when your friends are posting things that they are doing, and I just want to see how they're doing, you know? I'm gonna drink some water. 1, 2, 3, go. There was only a little in there, but I also spilled it on myself, in case you missed it. I think I want to eat a little breakfast while I'm starting my paperwork. I think I'm going to do this serotonin glow parfait. I'll show you. What I like about Sakara is that they have these like little, I don't know what you would call it, like a blurb, a nutritional blurb. So it'll say like the superfood spotlight, and then this one says we spread tart and sweet apricot between layers of blended avocado cacao pudding to deliver abundant vitamin B and magnesium. Together they help your brain produce happy chemical serotonin and alleviate stress. One taste and you'll know why creating this for you made us smile too. It does look good. To be frank, well, that part kind of looks like baby poop. And I guess the bottom sort of looks like poop. But it does look good with like that part looks good. And truthfully, I'm not the biggest fan of
avocado pudding, but I'm gonna give it a whirl. And then Beard. Hi, Boopy. He's such a cutie today. Aren't you, Papa? Are you a good boy? Yeah, he's just been so cute today. Just super loving and sweet. I mean, he always is, but some days he's even more like cuteness overload than others. But yeah, let me crush this paperwork and continue to dominate my day, because it will be over before you know it. And I'm feeling mostly okay. I'm a little tired, but I'm trucking through. So let's just keep trucking. I'll check in with you beauties in a bit. Hello, my babes. Just got done crushing my first phase of work. I'm gonna take Beard for a walk in a minute. But first I want to make a little protein shake. I also had that little parfait I showed you, and it was very good, especially the apricot part, and the coconut cream obviously was very delicious. So we liked it. But because I want to get some protein in, I'm gonna just make a and that's chocolate on my hand, by the way. I just realized that, in case you're like looking at it. But yeah, I figured I would make a protein shake to get a little more protein in. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna try this out for the first time. This is the Truvani mint chocolate. So I'm very excited to give this a whirl. Good. Hello, my babes. So I got a lot more work done. Beard is sneaking around to say hello. He's so funny. I swear he like knows when the camera is on. Don't you, Papa? I think he really knows. But yeah, I have to go back to work now. He's like, where's mommy going? Does mommy have to go back to work? Mommy has to go back to work, okay? It's so sad, I know, but we'll play later, okay? But yeah, I took a break and played with him for a bit, and then I ate the rest of that chickpea salad, which was so friggin' good, by the way. I had it on an Ezekiel wrap with iceberg lettuce. And then, what else? I don't know if there was I was just really doing work, like boring work, like mundane, repetitive work. But my bestie from Jersey called me, so that was nice, and I got to talk to her while I was doing all of that. And then I posted my YouTube page to my Instagram profile because I noticed that I had like, I think almost 4,000 whatever, like dashboard views, meaning like, I think that's the profile. So people like looked at my bio and all of that like almost 4,000 times. So I was like, I should probably post the YouTube here, which I've been reticent to do because, I don't know, it's just weird, like, thinking that you're, like, my family is one thing, because whatever, they're in my present. My close friends are quite another, because, again, they're in my present, they're in my life. But people from my past, like, having a glimpse into me now feels vulnerable. And I don't even really know why. It's like I'm more willing to connect with complete strangers than the thought of, like, someone from my past, like, watching my vlogs. So, I don't know. It just is what it is. It's like a weird thing. But, yeah, I need to freshen up a little bit, go to the lab, and then go to my client and wrap up the day, and then work out. So, the other thing I did on my lunch was I took a 15-minute nap because I really needed it, and I'm glad I did because I actually feel so much less gross than I did before I fell asleep. Like, I was literally, like, falling asleep at my desk. Or not my desk, but at my laptop. So, gotta take care of ourselves, you know? But yeah, I'm gonna freshen up and then head to the lab. Oh my god, this dog, I swear, his bark. Do you hear him? His bark. Which, hold on, let's see. Let me see if I can get him to do it. Now's as good a time as any. Hold on. Beard. You wanna do it? Ready? Ow! Ow! When he howls with me like that, I lose it every time. It's literally like the funniest shit to me ever. I'm sure my neighbors hate it, but whatever. You only live once. You gotta have a little fun. Hi, my babes. I just got home from work. Incidentally, there's like 700 people walking by as I'm vlogging. It doesn't matter all that much, but it's just, I find it, like, funny. It's 5:11. I think I'm gonna give myself until 6 o'clock to do some editing. Then I'm gonna walk Beard. Then I'm gonna come home, do my workout. And then decide if I want to eat dinner, because I haven't honestly been all that hungry. I think I am gonna have a protein shake, probably like while I'm editing, because it's weird. Like, I keep thinking about food. Like, I must be like hormonal getting my period, I think. I'd have to check my period tracker, but I feel like that's what it is, because I'm like thinking about food and I want food, but I don't want to like eat a lot of food because I'm not tracking this week that much. Like, I'm gonna loosely track but not kill myself, because I have that Sakara breakfast and there's just no way for me to track that. So I'm gonna just track what I can and see how I'm doing, and then try to just guesstimate what I think those breakfasts would be contributing to my macros. So yeah, I want to have a protein shake now, just for like tithing me over in a way, because even though I'm not like starving, I'm just thinking about food from like I guess an emotional, hormonal standpoint or something like that. So I'll probably have a protein shake now, and then again after my workout. And like last night, that's basically what I did, and then I ended up not even like really wanting to eat dinner. I did get hungry for snacks later on, and I did have a little bit of snacks, but that's fine with me. Like I'm cool if that's what happens tonight too. And then yeah, I just want to get to bed at a decent hour, get a good night's sleep. I'm definitely going to sleep in tomorrow because I'm going to the office. And then the other thing is that we're having tacos on Thursday at work because we're going to have a World Cup watch party at lunchtime. The Mexico-South Africa game is at noon. So we're all going to watch it in the conference room. So that's going to be really fun. And my boss is getting tacos for everybody. And then they made a little flyer for the event. If I can insert the flyer, I will. It's so funny. It has Beard and Panda on it. Panda is my coworker's dog, who is like one of Beard's many girlfriends, because he has like 1,000 girlfriends. But yeah, I think that'll be fun, and I'm just excited to eat tacos because like I said, I've been like kind of craving. I mean, when am I not craving tacos? Literally, the only time in my life that I didn't crave tacos was when I came back from Cabo, because we were just literally eating Mexican food every single day, and I just needed a little break. And that didn't even last long because I'm such like a taco hoe, and I'm a quesadilla queen. I love me some Mexican food, which is probably why I do very well here in California, because we basically stole this place from Mexico in the Battle of Los Angeles. Anyways, I digress. This isn't a history lesson. But yeah, I'm gonna go do that, get my evening started, and I will check in with you guys soon. I just got done with a workout. I did chest and tries. I'm gonna chug some water. 1, 2, 3, go. As far as arm workouts go, it went well, because I don't know if you see it, like I'm sweating, and typically I don't really sweat from arm workouts, so this was a good one. It's also kind of hot, so I'm sure that had something to do with it. Beard is hot. He's just laying there on the floor under the fan. But yeah, I'm going to make a protein shake right now. I'm not sure which one I want to make. I also realized about my Happy Viking, so let me show you. I really do like this protein. I think it's delicious. This is my favorite one, the berry parfait. However, I was getting the single serve packs prior, so I wasn't weighing this out, and I kept weighing it out at first at a 29 gram serving, which is supposed to be 30 grams of protein for most plant-based proteins. However, I didn't even notice. This one is 62 grams. A serving is 62 grams. So I don't love this anymore. Like, the more that I'm kind of like thinking about it, because let's do a comparison. I grabbed this Truvani lemon cookie because their macros are pretty much all the same. So let's take a look. One scoop is 33 grams. So even this I've been kind of like scanting. So that pisses me off too, because I think the vanilla is 29 grams. So now I brought all of them. And let's just take a look. So here's the sprouts, 33 grams, and it's 20 grams of protein. 33 grams serving, 20 grams of protein. This is the Elevate Organic. I do like this one because, see, look, a serving size is 28.2 grams, and it's 20 grams of protein, but it's 100 calories, which is pretty awesome. Now, we already looked at the lemon cookie, 33 grams. Here's the vanilla Happy Viking. 2 scoops is 60 grams. The mint chocolate is 35 grams, coming in at the top. The matcha is 31.2 grams. The strawberry is 33.7 grams, coming in at second to the top. I actually have other flavors that I haven't opened yet. So realistically, what I'm trying to say here is that if I did 1 scoop of the Happy Viking, let's just say it was the vanilla, it would be 30 grams for a serving, and it would be 120 calories, and it would be 15 grams of protein. And let's say I doubled one of these, which also they have differing fat content. Not the Happy Viking, but the Truvani. They vary between 2, it looks like, and 3. With lemon cookie being 2.5, mint chocolate being 3, matcha being 2, and strawberry being 2. So now let's just say I doubled that, doubled a serving. It'd be 280 calories for the mint. All the other flavors would pretty much be 260, which puts it in the ballpark of the Happy Viking. So 260 calories, 4 grams of fat, 12 carb, and then it would be 40 protein. So, you know, I'm not loving these Happy Vikings as much as I was when I first got them. I think the Truvani is the better choice. I think it's also, it might be less expensive. I can't really honestly remember. But then, like, this Elevate one, why I like this one is because there's so many herbs and stuff in it. It has the ashwagandha, it has the shatavari, I think it has shilajit in it. Let me see. Fenugreek. Maybe it doesn't have shilajit. I thought it had shilajit, but it doesn't. But it has a lot of good things in it. Mostly those ones. But it also has amla, which is really good. Terminalia, ginger, hyperlongum black pepper. So it has a lot of stuff in it. So if I doubled up on this, it'd be 200 calories, 5 fat, 4 carb, 40 protein. So yeah, I'm not really feeling the Happy Viking anymore. I think I'm gonna cancel that subscription, and I'm gonna just stick to the Truvani, because I don't want all those extra calories, and I can just double up the Truvani, get less fat, less carbs, and more protein, 10 grams more of protein. And even with the sprouts, it would be 260 on the calories, 6 fat, 40 protein, 10 carbs. So no matter how you slice it, I mean, so the deal with this is that it's a meal. It's not just a protein shake. It has so much stuff in it. It has superfoods, protein, and vitamins and stuff that I guess is what the superfoods give it all the vitamins. It says it has acai, acerola, asparagus, broccoli, camu camu, coffee berry, cranberry, kale, mangosteen, okra, pumpkin, shiitake, spinach, sunflower seeds, sweet potato, and many more. And then when you look at the ingredients list, it's huge. Here it is. So it does have a lot of good things in it, but I think it would have to be, like it says, look at what it says down here. Use this product as a food supplement only. Do not use for weight reduction. I don't know why it's saying, like, is it saying that because it's not low calorie and therefore you're not going to necessarily lose weight from it? I don't know. But I have to think about it a little more. I think it is good for, like, if you have no time to eat and you need to get actual nutrition, then I think this is the move. The Truvani is just literally going to be pea protein and MCT oil powder, pumpkin seed, monk fruit, chia seed. That's it. I mean, it still has good stuff in it, but it's just not, it's not going to have all the stuff that the Happy Viking has in it. So, I don't know. We'll play it by ear, but so far I'm just feeling like I could literally double up on these other Truvanis and get the same amount of calories and more protein. So, I'm going to sleep on it. Anyways, this is so boring. But I did want to kind of just give my thoughts on the proteins. Look at this crazy hair. I'm going to make this protein shake, and then I'm going to work on my finances finally. So, that's what we're doing tonight. Hello, my babes. I have a rain track on. I don't know why I love them so much, but I do. I'm eating a little snack, some Quins. The bag is all messed up. So I don't even know if I can mix it. It looks like that. They're so good though. They're maple almond butter. But I just got done entering my finances. I haven't even analyzed them yet. I just got them entered for May, which was just a whirlwind. A whirlwind of a month. I mean, I think this is the most money I've probably spent since, like, the fall of 2024. and it was deliberate, but I don't know. I'm gonna make a what I spend in a month video, 10-year sobriety anniversary, 10-year sobriety anniversary edition, and just share the thoughts that I have around it all. So that's the plan, but you know, me and Beard are just having a little snack. We just got back from a walk. We're headed to bed. So I just wanted to say goodnight. Yeah. We will see you guys in the morning. Good night, my babes.